which monarch had the longest reign? So, let's start with Wilhelmina of the Netherlands. She died in 1962. She was 82 years old. So, she was born about 1880 and she was crowned in 1891 when she was only 11 years old. That's young. Also, she reigned 57 whole years till 1948. In that year, she was about 68 years old. So, now, let's see how this goes. Amoghavasha, the first queen of, I think it was India, something like that. She died at the age of 78. She was crowned when she was 14 years old and reigned for the next 64 years. That's long. Now, like I said in my other video, the longest reigning Byzantine Empire was Constantine the 8th. You know why I didn't say 12? Because Constantine the 12th doesn't exist. But we don't need to feature him. Now let's replace him with the Duchess Eleanor. She died at the age of 82 in 1204. She was crowned when she was 15 years old. Then reigned for the next 66 years. After that comes Queen Elizabeth II, who recently reached 69 on Rick Astley's birthday, which is February 6th. But the difference is she was crowned 14 years before Rick Astley was born. But why are we talking about Rick Astley now? We don't need to talk about him anymore in the video. Because he's not a monarch, he's a singer. So, let's go back to the next monarch. It's Bhumibol, ding-donging on the door of the house of longest reigning monarchs. He reached 70 in 2016. He died at the age of 88 in 2016. He was crowned when he was 6. He was born in 1927, to be exact. And you know any other longest reigning monarch? If you do, I would rather say Jiangsu, I mean. He ruled 78 years till his death at the age of 97. But who was the longest reigning one? 78? 81? Was there any 82 years reigning monarch? Yes, That's Sobhan II, King of Swaziland. But after that, it's supposed to be this guy called Emperor Nintoku, who reigned for about 86 years. He was about 56 or 23 years old when he was crowned, because his birth date is disputed. He was rather 109 or 142 when he died. And then, do you know anyone who reigned 93 years? The answer is Tidrodi, the king. Because I don't know how to pronounce the country. It's something like Goguryeo. He was crowned when he was approximately 7 years old. Because he was born in 46 AD and he was crowned in 53 AD. Get it? But his rule is disputed because it's so long. But who outlived him is outlived. I think there's someone who outlived. Pippi II entered on the door. Pippi II, king of Egypt. Kings are known as pharaohs. Just remember that. Was crowned when he was approximately 6. Because his rule years are disputed. He ruled 94 years. And I forgot to feature Ramses II, who ruled 66 years. It was like Eleanor, the Duchess. So, do we know anyone who reigned for about 98 years? I don't think we do, but we know Emperor Sobhan, Emperor of Japan, who reigned 99 years, and I forgot to feature Emperor Sojin because I was busy with his Queen Elizabeth II, who reigned 67 years. But any monarch you know who reigned 100 years? Probably. The answer is Yellow Emperor during 100 years. But there is one more monarch we need to do. Yellow Emperor's real name is Huangdi, and he ruled back in 2698 to 2598 BC. It's mythical because it was so long ago. People only know that he died at the age of 113 to 114 years old. Approximately 113. And in fact, I forgot to feature Harold Fairhair, who reigned for about 60 years. But I was thinking of somebody else who we featured, Amoghavasha. So the answer could be Emperor Koan of Japan. Nobody reigned longer than him. He ruled 101 years. That's a lot of time. And That's the answer to who had the longest reign in the world. He died in 291 BC. He was a Japanese emperor. Clue, he was 135 or 36 to 37 years old. And that's who had the longest reign in the world.